So guys, this is John from Kenya Online College, and today I want us to discuss something very important. And students have been asking me how can I make money online, and I thought that probably I should make a video for them and give you ideas. If you're a student, how you can make money online. So if you're a student, you don't have a good reason to be broke, you don't have a good reason to keep asking your parents for money. If you know how to play your game online, you have a phone, you have your laptop, you should be able to make significant money online. And if you are good at it, if you are good in this, at some point this can turn out to be a full-time gig for you once you finish college. So if you're a student at one of the universities, one of the colleges, or wherever, and you want to make money online, watch this to the end. Welcome. So as we said, there are so many ways of making money online. As if you are a student, and one of the very easy way of making money online as a student is something that you can not even think of: selling your notes. So if you have soft copy notes, there are so many platforms that you can actually sell your notes, and this includes a platform like modhurwa.com. You can search for modhurwa.com, go there, register. It's one of the places that you can sell your notes. You can also sell your notes to other students via Facebook groups, via other social media platforms like Instagram. You just require to create a following, and maybe in a short while, depending on what you're studying, some students, especially those who are studying at home, those who are studying at colleges which are far out of town, you may end up making some significant cash selling your notes. There are some places that you can actually sell your notes internationally, but maybe those ones may require a bit more effort than local sites. You just require to be creative a bit, you sell your notes. Also, if you are good and in a certain subject, you can compile an ebook. For example, there is this, you are doing engineering and there is this particular difficult topic that people struggle with. You can compile a whole ebook. You don't need to struggle to do that. You can just look at those concepts that which are a bit difficult for most students, create a small ebook, sell to them at 200 shillings. It is something I've tried, and sometimes you can end up getting 300, 500 shillings each and every day. And you know, that's good money if you're a student. It's a way of lessening the burden on your parents, and it's a good way of making money online. So sell notes, sell ebooks, and make small cash on the way as a student. So that's the first way of making money online as a student, a very easy way. There are the better ways, as you are going to see ahead. Looking at ways you can make money online as a student, and as I told you, there are other easy ways. And another easy way is surveys, doing surveys online. You know, surveys are simply questions. There are sites that offer you questionnaires. As a student, during break time, during lunch hour, you can take your time off and fill 1, 2, 3 questionnaires. Some pay as much as $3 once you tackle the questions properly, and the others which pay a bit cheaper and which have more questionnaires than others. So what you need to do is be able to do your timing properly, because the questionnaires are not always available, and know which sites will work for you. I'll give you a list of those sites below in the description of the video. And take your break during lunchtime, when you're traveling back home in the mud, and take your time, fill the questions. You know, they are very easy, most of them, like they are researching a certain product. And once you do that, if you are lucky, you can end up making some significant cash each and every day online, and filling surveys, you know, doing surveys on sites like swagbox.com. They are quite a number. As I told you, I'll be putting them here below. So another easy way of making money online, and as you're going to be seeing later on, is going to the sites I'll be listing here and filling in the questionnaires, giving the right answers, and get some cool cash. Okay, not so much, because just a few dollars. But if you do like let's say 20 questionnaires in a month, each paying $20, you know, that's about $400, and that's good money. So guys, there is another way you can make money online, and this is by testing applications, and you know, those apps that you see on Google Play Store. Also testing websites. You know, people who develop applications, people who develop websites, they want to see if they are working properly. They want to be able to see if they are, you know, they are giving the user a good experience. And there's no way of doing that but by hiring some people. They have some websites that they offer those jobs through. Again, I'll be giving you a list of them, including Appen. And if you go to those websites and you apply for a gig as an app tester, as a website tester, yours will be going through the app that you are referred to, going through the website that you are referred to, making your comments, seeing whether, for example, if you click a button, is it responsive? If you try to open a certain menu on the website, is it responsive, and giving your comment? It will be paying you some small cash on the side. And eventually, if you become good and people are giving you very good reviews, eventually it can be a nice way of making extra cash on the side as a student. So again, I'll be referring to the website that you can go to if you want to try working as an app tester, as a website tester during your idle time, during your downtime, and make money as a student online. Another easy way, as you'll be seeing. You know, there are many ways as we see. And another way is by doing data entry. Now, if you're a student, and this is probably the easiest one, doing data entry. Data entry is simply typing. If you are good in Excel, especially Excel, there are people who look for guys to help them type numbers, you know, a lot of spreadsheets into the computer, you know, and maybe also help them sort the data in certain ways, help them do simple calculations on Excel or Google Sheets. And if you're that guy who is very good in something like Excel, you could look for data entry gigs on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, they are there. And even people who are good in something like Microsoft Word, sometimes they do get gigs. It can be better if you know how to do things like preparing presentations, though I'll be mentioning that as a part of another way of making money online. It could be another helpful skill. So basically, I would recommend that if you're good in Excel, you can go to sites like Fiverr and Upwork and People Per Hour, remotework.com. There are so many of them, and try to see if you can get some data entry gigs. The problem is, because so many people are good in data entry, the competition is fierce. So you need to be swift, you need to be very good for you to get some gigs. And of course, again, it also means that it doesn't pay a lot of money, because again, competition is very high. When competition is very high, prices are going to be lower. You are competing with guys from Philippines, you are competing with guys from Pakistani. There people charge very cheaply because the cost of living is lower than in our country. However, it's still another way that I know people make money online, and it is something that you could consider if you have your computer and you are looking for ways of making money online during your spare time as a student. Next way is transcription. I don't know whether you have heard about it. Quite a number of students may have heard about this one. Transcription involves you know, typing what is being said on a video. It is something people have been doing for so long. Like this video, you can just you know, if I were to hire you, you will just be required to listen to me, listen to what I'm saying, and carefully type that, you know, in an easy way. Of course, there are some rules to follow, like on punctuation, or you know, when I cough, for example, and how do you put that down. There are some rules which are basically very simple, and you just listen out, type what is being said, following the rules depending on the platform. Rules differ depending on the platform, and again, you know, once you're done, you'll be paid. You know, the payment is per hour, you know, per transcribed hour, you know. Not the usual hour, because sometimes an hour for transcription will be longer depending on how complicated you know, the speech is, but it's another easy way. Some of the platforms that you can consider as a starter is Casting Words, there is Transcribe Me. As you move up, there is HELB.com, which is a bit higher class there for experienced transcribers, and you only require to learn how transcription is done. And once you're able to do that, know how to look for gigs, and over time you can even go the way of looking for gigs directly from companies. Even companies like Google do hire transcribers at some point, and it's another easy way of making money online. So simple transcription is listening out to videos and typing what is being said, and you get paid. So as a student, you may consider that if you're looking at ways of making money online during your downtime. Let me ask you, how many languages can you speak? Now, if you're a student and you can speak more than 2 languages, and I'm not speaking about your mother tongue, though that sometimes may be required, but let's say you can speak something like German, you know a bit of Spanish, you know a bit of maybe German, Chinese, not a bit, but you know, to whatever that you can translate from one language to another. Then If you can be able to translate maybe from Spanish to English, from English to Chinese or something like that, there is an opportunity for you. You'll be doing what we call translation. Translation services are another quite fair reselling online hustle that you may consider. And as I said, what you just be doing is reading what is written, for example, in Swahili, and somebody wants it to be done in Portuguese because maybe they need some people who understand Portuguese to understand the same message. Yours will be to translate from language A to language B. So for multilingual students, those guys who took some time and learned in language classes, they are global citizens, as we call them, and you're able to speak more than one language fluently, understand it, and also write it nicely. Consider looking for translation services gigs, and again, you'll be finding them in sites like Upwork, Fiverr, People Per Hour. There are so many of them. Guru.com, there's so many of them. And again, I'll be listing the sites down here that you may consider if you are a multilingual student looking for some ways of making some retro cash online during your break time, or at some point during the day, and you feel that this is something that can help you. So consider translation as another online gig that you may do. Let me look at some of the more skilled ways. There are other ways that you can make money online, and in these ways that you're going to be discussing now, you need some bit of skills. And the first one is working as a digital marketer. You can decide to become a 360 degrees digital marketer. This person whose role is to help promote a company online, a business online, a brand online. Your work will be to attract followers, to attract audience to the various online platforms for the business, pages, groups, Instagram pages, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, the website, doing content for the website, doing videos like this. Your work is to try and use the many tactics that are supposed to be used in digital marketing to bring people to the company online, so that you can also persuade these people to buy from the company. As a digital marketer, you can be hired to work full-time for a company, and sometimes the salary can be quite good, especially if you're good, as always. You can also be doing that part-time. Jobs are available locally for many companies in Kenya today are hiring digital marketers on full-time. They have realized that if they really want to be able to grow their sales, they cannot ignore the online audience. Many people nowadays have a smartphone, have a computer somewhere, have internet. They keep researching things online before they buy, and many companies are realizing that they cannot do without attending to the online audience. That's why you come in as a digital marketer. There are also Western companies, and sometimes there are quite a number that hire digital marketers, and yours will be again doing the same thing, attracting people to come and buy products the company is selling, the brand is selling, the services that they are selling, and you get paid. So it's something that I've done, and I've seen that it's well paying. Now, as the internet explodes in Kenya, and there aren't many skilled digital marketers in Kenya, you could be that person. You only require to run the craft, be good at it, and over time you could find yourself working as a fully-fledged digital marketer, an expert in that line, and end up making some cool cash. So if you're this guy who loves computers, maybe has an interest in marketing, learn digital marketing, we could help you do that at Kenya Online College, and at some point you can end up making a lot of money as a digital marketer. So consider that is one of the ways I love most. One of the ways that you are guaranteed making some good money, even though there's a bit of training to do first. If you're looking for ways of making money online as a student, when you're in college, and even after you finish college. I'm looking to ways that require skills now, and if not digital marketing, probably you may consider doing graphic designing, which is part of digital marketing still, but something that you can also do independently. In graphic designing, your work will be doing brochures, doing banners, doing logos, doing posters, helping creating things like pictures, Canvas for things like YouTube video. There is a lot, design is creativity, and if you know how to use softwares like Adobe, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Canva, these are softwares that we can teach you how to use at Kenya Online College. And once you're able to learn how to use those softwares, you start marketing yourself online as a digital marketer, not a digital marketer, but as a graphic designer. And people require good designers to do branding materials for them. You could be that guy which companies come to rely on. And again, if you establish a good portfolio, a good clientele base, is another way that you can make some beautiful cash online. Again, gigs are also available in international platforms like Fiverr. We even have specialized graphic designing platforms for graphic designers that you can sell your services in. Even things like editing photos, simply making sure that a photo that a photographer shot somewhere looks nice, removing background, they could end up paying you. So if you are creative and you love doing some creative stuff on your computer, consider learning graphic designing and monetizing that as a way of making money online as a student. Again, you can do it full time, and eventually you may consider even doing a fully-fledged business as a graphic designer in Kenya at some point. So consider graphic designing too if you want to make money online as a student and even afterwards. ICT guys, if you are a student who is taking ICT and you have this passion, this deep love for programming, you really like coding stuff, developing softwares, developing applications for Play Store or App Store, you feel that code is your best thing ever, you cannot live without code, then I recommend that you consider commercializing your coding skills online. And a lot of people require programmers, that is coders, who can bring the ideas to life. You may be required to code online softwares, online based softwares. Consider a software like iTax, which is owned by KRI. That software is done by someone and it's really a big software. A lot of people worked on it and they were paid good money. There's so many other softwares. Those softwares that you see on App Store, those are those that we call apps. Softwares like QuickBooks. We have custom made softwares for different organizations, point of sale systems. People need softwares. You go to Fiverr, you go to Upwork, you see people looking for good software developers. You could be that guy. So if you're good in Python, JavaScript, things like React.js, you may consider commercializing that. SQL, you may consider commercializing that. And programmers are one of the guys who make a lot of money online, and there is no good reason why you cannot make a living as a software engineer, an online software engineer, working from home, by the way, at some point, if you are good in coding. So if you are in ICT, computer science, IT itself, diploma, degree, or you have even finished, please don't lose hope. Don't say that you have to get employed somewhere formally. You can decide to look for gigs online. I'll give you the list of websites to go to. Make sure you have a good portfolio in GitHub and those other places, and start applying for those. Once you know how to pitch people, once you know how to convince people to persuade you, you will never lack jobs. So consider doing that also as as a way of making money online as a student. We move to guys who know video editing. If you know how to edit videos, you can make money online too as a video editor. YouTube's like this. Once I shoot them, I'll be requiring someone to help me edit them. You could be that guy. There are many jobs. There are so many videos uploaded on YouTube every day. You could be that person. And again, over time you may make a lot of money. You could even be combining your online video editing gigs with offline ones. You only require to learn video editing, and you can learn that from the comfort of your home. You can even come to places like Kenya Online College. We teach you how to do that. If you love video, you love cameras, and you want to make some extra cash as a part-time, or even maybe full-time, once you finish learning, you can be doing video editing for people and making some good cash. You don't even need to have a camera, though having one can help, because people will also be hiring you to do shots locally. Internationally, you don't need to do that. You just be given clips and you edit, use your creativity, edit, make sure they are nice, and you be paid for that. Some video editors make a lot of money. I've seen a video editor on Upwork who is always booked, and that guy has really made some good money. You may be the next big earning video editor if you learn video editing and you love video work, whether you are a student or even you have finished studies. So consider video editing too if you want to make money online as a student. Related to video editing is vlogging. Vlogging now is once you become good enough in doing editing, you may decide to start shooting your own videos. It's not really complicated. You require good ideas. Start doing your own videos on YouTube. Start educating people on different stuff, baking, playing piano. People are on YouTube to learn so many things. You just require to pick a hobby, a passion, start educating people on that. Open a YouTube channel. It really doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't really require a lot of skills. Start uploading videos, get subscribers, get followers. Over time you start making money. Vlogging, video logging. So instead of blogging, which is basically writing for the web, and blogging is one of the ways of making money online if you are a writer, you may consider doing vlogging, doing video. People love watching more today than reading, so it's another way. Open your own YouTube channel, do good videos. We can help you open a YouTube channel here at Kenya Online College. Once you get a topic, an area that you have interest in, we help you do research on which kind of videos that people are likely to watch. Start doing them online and get these followers. Become an influencer even maybe at some point, and you will be good at some point. So if you are this student and you love being on camera, consider doing YouTube. And of course TikTok, by the way. TikTok is another area. Though we are yet to have TikTok allow Kenyans monetize it full time like they are doing in other countries. They'll be doing that at some point. Yeah, so you'll be better placed. Get followers there, get followers on YouTube, and start smiling all the way to the bank. Vlogging is another way of making money online as a student. A really creative way of making money online is by reselling things. You invest absolutely nothing. You'll be reselling things online on platforms like Gigi. Gigi, that platform, that website that people malign so much, that is full of scammers. Don't listen to them. You can make good money there. What you do, you'll be looking for products that seem to move fast. For example, laptops, cheap laptops. Once somebody posts, you create an account there. That is, you start by creating an account there. Get that product, repost it under your own details. Put a markup, so put a higher price, and be a bit creative in reposting it. So you can use persuasive language than the original poster, the original seller, and have people send money to you. Once they send money to you, you give your number there. Send the money to the original poster. Of course, they are selling at a lower price, so you remove your cut. Send the money to the original poster. Give the delivery details to the poster, and the delivery details will be the delivery details of the client. So you have captured the details from the client, the telephone number where the product is being sent to, and that's all. So the original poster will be sending the product to the client. So you found the client, the original poster will do the delivery for you, and you make your money. So you invest nothing but time, a bit of research there. Go find fast selling products, capture them from somebody else's profile, use more creativity, even do a small video to convince people to buy from you, because now you have a higher price and people trust. There are these people who believe that something which is selling at a higher price, even though it's the same product, is better in terms of quality. So send you the money, set the poster, and deliver. Even sometimes you can just have an arrangement with the seller or sellers of products in town, and people who sell TVs, blah blah blah. You go there, you talk to the warriors there, take photos, go post those products on Gigi. People send money to you, go get the product, even talk to the warrior, send him the money without going there, let them package the product and have it delivered to the buyer, wherever they are. Not much, not a lot of work, but every other day you'll be making some little cash here and there, and sometimes you can really make some good money. What you only require is to be active on different platforms. By there, you're not just limited to Gigi. You can go to Piggy and Me, you can go to Facebook marketplaces, even TikTok. By the way, you know, these traditional shops, these traditional people who are still doing business traditional way, they have not really paid attention to the internet marketplace, and it's one of the biggest, and it keeps growing. So you take advantage of their ignorance, if I were to use that word, and make money. So get product from them, go market them as yours. You even say you have a shop or something like that, and make sure you have a good arrangement with the seller, so that if they want to go there, they can actually go there and inquire, but then you get the referral, so you make sure that you get the commission yourself, and do selling. That's all. So that's a business you can start with zero capital, making money online, and sometimes you can make good money. By the way, platforms like Jumia, they pay good commissions. Here you'll be doing affiliate marketing, that's what we call it. And you apply to Jumia as an affiliate marketer, and you get links, unique links that you can be sending to people. I've seen a friend of mine who was actually specializing on Jumia, and he was making good money on Facebook. So he would get products, product links from Jumia, put them on his Facebook profile. It was having significant followers, and sell. And every other month he would get 10K, 15K, on bad months 8K. Yeah, just doing that after work. So it's another easy way that you could consider. So becoming an online seller, and maybe something that I will discuss in detail in a subsequent video, is another good way of making money online as a student. Consider it too. The final way that I can probably recommend is working as a virtual assistant online. A virtual assistant is like an everything, you know. The secretary, the traditional secretary in the office, they do everything: sending mails, replying to emails, making calls, scheduling social media posts, preparing presentations, doing a bit of Excel, transcribing a bit of video editing, a bit of graphics. As a virtual assistant, you are an online secretary to a boss somewhere, to an executive somewhere in an online company, or even a physical company that requires, that is doing a lot of things online, and you be that person who will be trusted to do those basic things, and doing Pinterest, doing a bit of analytics on Excel, on websites. There's a little bit of everything. So if you're that guy who has worked in tech for so long, or who have worked as a secretary and doing a lot of things on the computer, and you have those skills, consider becoming a virtual assistant. So it's not a personal assistant the way we know them, because a personal assistant is a traditional one. They help, but traditionally. Here you'll be doing virtually. So answering calls, directing people, replying to staff, scheduling things, helping, preparing a lot of things, a lot of small things. Pay is per hour. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork are good ones to start. And the more the skills you have, the better for you, the higher the likelihood that you get some well-paying gigs. Even doing a bit of transcribing is a lot, by the way. So consider becoming a virtual assistant. We train a virtual assistant here at Kenya Online College, and it may be something that you may be interested in doing and make some good cash on the side as a student in Kenya. So consider becoming a virtual assistant if you feel that you want to make some money online as a student, and you know all these things, or you are willing to learn them. Best of luck. What I want to say is we cannot really exhaust. There are so many other ways. So be sure to go to the article that I'll put the link down here too, and go through the various opportunities. There's more that we can discuss with you if you pay us a visit and we assess your interest. So remember, we can help you get started on these many things here at Kenya Online College. So pay us a visit or connect with us, call us, link with us on social media, ask us questions. We are help you to get started as a student, or even as a person who is willing to make some money online and is not sure where to start. So many ways. This is just some of the many easy, I could say easy. There are other technical ways that you can help you get started depending on your interest and end up making some good cash online. So yes, that's it.